Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today we're gonna take a look at the exhibit prop pack by NicholasLionRider. And this is what you may be able to call a lazy pack, but I personally think it's brilliant and it's what we needed. Even though I can't see why it is a tiny bit lazy, because I don't think there's anything in here he made himself actually. I'm not sure, but gonna take a look at it. But basically it's everything that is inside of the exhibit boxes, you know, the ones down here. You place this one, and then depending on which animals is in there, you're gonna get some kind of plants and water and dirt and stones, and that's pretty much all he have here. That's also why everything is cut off in roughly the same height, because this should be able to fit in there. But I actually, some of them I use a lot of, some of them I don't. These ones I don't use because I think to be able to use them, you kind of need to place a lot of them, so you kind of can hide this part or place. I did place them in with some bushes at one point, but to just place one or two of these, then it kind of look weird because there's no bottom. These wouldn't just be one of these and then come out of the ground. Just looking at the stone here, they are beautiful, and I think, sorry, nope, they are not flexi colored, but that is the leaves here. And as you can see, there are 6 different leaves. There's a small one there if you can't see it, and they are flexi colored. So if you want like a mysterious out of this world leaf, we go with the purples, the blues, the pinks, and then you can go to the fall colors and the summer colors, again depending on what you're going for. I wouldn't recommend just placing a leaf again, but you could sorry, just go out there, move in there. How do you place it? Up here, and when you go in here, and then maybe make this one dark brown, this one more of an orangey color, and if you use the same size or different size, that's totally up to you. But then you could make them into a scenery together, what you call up in the corner. And then you could place them in bundles. I would recommend that. You can place them individually, but it will take some time. Then we got some periwinkle leaves in 2 different variations, where the one is, yeah, this is more pointing and this is more flat. Then we got these leaves. And again, you can kind of see that they were made to be in a box. I kind of feel like this one is much harder. It looks like every single other plant. Not that you don't need it, but they kind of reminds me of other plants. And this one, it is absolutely beautiful. I think my grandma had one of these while I was growing up. Then we got some tropical exhibit, small ground, something I can't, plants, of course plants. I will say though, you won't be able, I don't think you can find these as plants. Well, you I'm not sure. I'm just gonna, yeah, that's here. Yeah, I'm just a bit confused about this. But you got this one, then you got some bamboo, I think. And again, if you see them from the top, you can see this is just 4 and this is a bigger group. Then you got 4 different lamps. Then some, what's the called? Hanging leaves? Leaf vines. This one, I think he added this part himself, or it's something in the computer. You wouldn't be able to see that normally. But it's kind of give you an idea about how to place them. Then we got these ones, and they are not from the exhibit, but they are, I don't think they're usable, because when I do this, I'm just gonna move the camera over here so you can see just for a minute. Then you can see you can't enter the camera, so I don't think the animals are actually able to use them. Just place this back so I actually know where the camera is. But what you can do instead is, not what I was going to pick there. They are flexicolored. Again, if you want something completely weird, there's the pink here. If you want something red, dark brown. Also, if it's in at the bottom of a forest, then they would be more like a dark mushy mush color. I think so. That's beautiful, and that's both of them. So he was really fast by adding this for the new update. Then we have these ones that he called Wetlands Exhibit Mangrove Roots, and they are, I think this is line here is because this part would be down in the water and that part would be up of the water. But again, no rules, you can do with them what you feel like. And then we have these ones. These are trees. And the big ones here, mossy tropical tree trunk and mossy tropical tree trunk. Sorry. Oh, temperate tropical. Then we got these ones. That's, I think, is amazing. This one is for tropical. So is that, and so is that. Yeah. But I would also use them. Just put them down in the bottom of a temperate forest. They would fit in perfectly. And here the trunks down here. You have in 2 sizes. Yeah, the big one and the small one. And then we got these ones down here. And those ones that they're different, but they still fit together. Tropical, and he called both of them tropical, but again, you would be able to use them in a mushy green bottom forest. And then we have the green rocks here. That's the more tropical ones, where here over here I think they are wetlands. I thought that was desert, but they are apparently wetlands. And then you got this one, which I actually like to put them in between some of the other rocks by placing it. But because it is from the exhibit pack, it's also made that so you could use it as making an exhibit. So that's why he made all of this. We're gonna take it from the top here. All of these things come in 3 different sizes. Or more. You can see here the square comes in 5. I'm just gonna check here. This is, you can see, a half a ball, and you can turn it around, I think. Yeah. Like that. And then you can play. You can also use it kind of. I kind of think this one looks like a glass table or something like that. But you can use them both ways. You can also put 2 together and it will become what's it called? A ball. I'm just gonna check here if because I don't think I placed all of the sizes of these. Yeah, here you can see they all come in 5 sizes. Just checking if you can see. Nope, but there. 5 sizes. And for me, it really makes them universal. As you can see, the big one out here is really big. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. Then you got the cylinder here. Then you got this weird oval shape, which also comes in 5 sizes. And then we got this one that's kind of the same as the square, but this is just taller. And then he added these ones that are flat. But you can kind of use them again as the top of a table, or you could use them as a window. It's really up to you what you want to do with it. So there's the round one, the oval one, what's it called, 3 triangle, square, and rectangle. And then we got this one down here, which would be the bottom of the terrain. And they are all coming in the same sizes and shapes as you see here. Again, I do believe I didn't add every single one. You can see this is called oval 1. And there's 3 sizes, so I added this one, but you can also get it in this size. And then he added, you got the desert, the tropical, wetlands, and the terranean water. And these kind of are funny. I just want to show you a trick I can use these ones for. I'm just gonna remove the square. And everything from this pack have this green leaf up in the corner, so you can kind of find them. And beside that, if you search for modded, then everything that's modded will come up. Some of them are from another pack. There, and they are, the text they have is exhibit, modded, non-grid prop, and organic. So you would be able to what's it called? I'm so sorry. So you will be able to search for either one of them, and especially if you search for exhibit, then I think it's this pack, maybe also another pack. But these are made like, you can, as you can see here, you can stack them up together, but you won't be able to see the line between where they go. And the same here, I can kind of push them into each other without any line. So if I wanted to be creative, then I put this one there. This one. There. And here I will say this is just me playing right now. There's no rules you have to do this or anything like that, but it's just you can actually do this. I would say though, oh, the square is somehow a bit higher, but you can fix that really easy. There. And now you can't actually see its 3 pieces. I will say though you would have to kind of put something up here, because otherwise you could make a kind of in your head that there was a thin piece of glass here. But otherwise you would have to have something to keep the water in. A thing I really like to do with this is also if I had a hill. And I know this is one of the things I hate about the game, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Just making a small hill here, I want the water to run down it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just making the hill a bit bigger so you actually can see what I'm doing here. I want the water to run down here, and the water in the game wouldn't be able to do that. I'm doing this real fast. The water in the game would only go like this. It won't go anywhere else because it has this meter rule. So what I would do was I was going to take this one, which is the biggest one, and then kind of find my way down here, and I will find the right angle, press X, and bear with me, this looks a tiny bit weird at this point, but when I'm done you're gonna love it. I'm really sure you're gonna love it. So let's put that as one item, and let's do this. Yeah, just a minute, I'm just gonna... Why does that have angle snap? Then I just do this. And then I would go up here because just again make sure you have this size in here looking great, and then you have to go back in here with this tool because Unless you want the grass to grow up here, then you have to go in here and do like this. And then oh, it's because it's two things now. There. And here you can see it fold a bit more, so we just gotta do this. And then you can just move it, and if you want something to curve, then you just make it curve. You do whatever you feel like you want to do, and this water will allow you to do it. I always place, if I want it in the habitat, I always place somewhere where I can put the normal water beneath. Because then the animals will drink for it. I don't think they drink from this. I only think they drink for that. But besides that, I think this is the best water prop we had. I think, I don't remember who made it. I did have at some point a mod that was just flat. Flat water that kind of had the same effect. So you can do this, and now you can see the more you go in and the small piece you use, the less you would have of this. If I really go in and work with it, I can make it fit everywhere, but this was just to show you. And you can see from out here it kind of worked. Then I would go in with some of the water pieces to make it seem like it's actually flowing down. But that's one thing you can use for this. If I just write in here I can't. I'm sorry. I can't spell really good. So I'm just doing this there, and then I want modded pieces from the exhibit pack here. And a lot of these are not. Oh, sorry, these are all also from this pack. I don't know why I didn't get them. I thought I have gotten everything out here, but yeah, there's more apparently. But that really wasn't what I was going to show you now. Now I just wanted to show you if we go for... That's not from this pack. Sorry, I just look here. If I do this... Then we're gonna do it another way. I want this floor piece, but I want it in a different size. So here we're gonna get it. Is that the big one? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's because I press square. Haha, then there comes a lot more. And I'm not sure why. This is not square, this is called square. That's kind of weird, but we want to do this. And I would recommend, if you want to make a custom again, words. I'm just making the biggest one now. You can clearly make some beautiful ones with the small round bubble here, but now I just want to be able to use as much as possible. So I want this tree trunk in here. And I want this one. Kind of put them down a bit there. And I will say, if always remember, if you do this, for instance, if you want to place this part, then think about if you want to be guests to be able to see it from back here. Then you would have to put something back there to actually see. Then I want some of these. I'm sorry you can hear my keyboard. I am looking for a more silent one. How do I want to combine this? This one? Yeah. Then I want a big trunk here. You won't be able to actually put exhibit animals in here, which is why this pack works perfectly with one of the other ones he made. I'm going to make a full video of that, but I'm gonna show you just a few of the animals in a bit. What we want this one. I'm not gonna make it too overgrown, but I do want some of these. I want it to be different colors of green. Oh, it wasn't that one. And then I want to go here and then move them. Some of them have a hard time here. You can see if I use the shift button to make it align with surface, then it goes down here. If I use the V button, it do the same. Besides, now I can't use it. So you have to go in and kind of, not what I was trying to click at. Yeah, it's a little trick. If you can't pick the thing you want to click on, then just go through one of the other things. I just placed them out here so we can copy them. Now you kind of get the idea, and then I would just take this part out here. And this is gonna be the hard part, so I do this. You can see here the line is kind of in the middle, so we're going to try to make it fit everywhere. Yeah, the glass piece is actually a tiny bit too small, so again I would place something around it out here. Now you know you wouldn't be able to place an animal in there. If you place this inside a habitat, then the animal would probably just go around it. Which is why you could remove the glass piece and then just add more of the bottom pieces, and then use more of the other pieces to make a bigger exhibit, and then you would be able to use it as a habitat or just place it all inside a habitat. But if you want the exhibit box and you want an animal in here, then we're just gonna cheat a bit and go in here. I will make a video so you can see all of this, but I want some butterflies, and this is from the I'm just checking my list here. Prop Animal Pack by NicholasLionRider. So he made both of these. And now you can see here, if I do like this, nope. You can see it won't align to this, so you would have to go in manually and do this. And if you want it to be correct, you can't search on your own. It says what all of these beautiful animals are. Why won't you place that? This wire? Okay. Ah, defeat. Ah, that's why. So here you would be able to do kind of a few different things with these. Again, these two packs are made together and they work extremely well together, but you can also use them in other ways. So here I just want to create the illusion that it flies around. Oh, we need it to stay inside the glass. Again, the thing about picking the right thing here. There. Like that. So I would put a few of them. And maybe the green one here. Maybe one that hides a bit down here a place. You don't have to have this prop pack to use the animal pack or the other way around. They work fine as ifs. I for instance used a lot of the prop pack to make a kind of what's it called, educational point. And I also been using it for like if I make a tropical house, then I place these animals in there to kind of just give it, kind of, I use the butterflies most like flowers, so they give a lot of color. So here we have a custom made butterfly exhibit. They won't move, they won't do anything, but the guest will come up and look at it and enjoy the view. You won't give any donation, because for the game these animals aren't animals, they are props. So this is just props and props and props, this exhibit. But if you want to play around with it, then go ahead, it is fun. And there's a lot of different combinations that you can use. I just put in the butterflies here because I like pretty colors. But yeah, that's pretty much the exhibit prop pack by NicholasLionRider. I love it. These stones is again something that looks really good with the. If I just go in here, I think it's Desert Rock 2, and we got Isn't there a few different? Savannah rock. This is the lesser red one. The red one looks kind of too much in here, but the Savannah one looks fine there. Tiger piece looks a bit off, but you can see here they come up in here, some of them, and some of them come in construction. So you can play around with it and do whatever you want to. I will say though, as far as I know, I'm just gonna check it here, you can't do the same thing here as you did with the water. You can see they kind of get this line, so it will always look like it's two things stuck together, which the water kind of just merge. So there's a difference there, but otherwise, yeah, I think it's pretty. And that's pretty much all I wanted to show you today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. My name is Nisse, and I really hope to see you again. Bye!